Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast and golf clap. Clearly, I'm not in studio right now. We're driving to the Renaissance Fair. My young son, my squire, coming with me. But I hadn't put out a video in a couple days, man, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm not considering you or your feelings, and here we are. So, Osmo, that seems to be the chat right now. It's showing up a lot more in our Discord, people talking Osmo. Now, I've cleared my positions weeks ago. I mean, a good long while ago. That Coinbase, that Coinbase listing was not only bad, man, it was just awful. It was a fizzle. People are aware of what is going on with this thing. And now, after the Coinbase listing, I find this funny, by the way, but where are you influencers, by the way, you guys who like to tell everybody what to do with their money? Where are you at on this one? Because I see a lot of people pushing, but they're going to fix the tokenomics, but there's a third thing coming. But don't worry, we're going to burn and mint and find out a way to make LPs and stakes work together. None of this is going to work. All right, it's not going to work because you're an inflationary token and your customer base has been fragmented. This is what Osmo doesn't seem to realize, and they're just not going to acknowledge the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is that Osmosis is a product, and the token, in this case, is the byproduct. And when you lose your customers, and when it is no longer mathematically profitable in any way, shape, or form to provide liquidity, people aren't going to. Period. This is what it is. Now, you can get some better products on there, but you guys are stuck. Your model is dated. You didn't change it from inception. You haven't changed it. 14-day lock-ins, periods. Lock-in periods for liquidity pools are dead. And you've got to realize that. And I understand it protects the DEX. Don't you care about the DEX? How does the DEX protect me? How does the DEX protect my money? Because as soon as I lock it in, I've basically ceded control of it. And say for 14 days, you guys do the right thing. Take care of it. Yeah. No. All right. It's a dead and dying model. Now, they're going to play with the tokenomics, and they're going to fumble around. They're going to fumble around for 6 months. They're going to get some analytics. Well, that didn't work. Now we're at 54 cents. Well, we're going to try changing this. 2 months later, well, now we're at 48 cents. And bleed and bleed and bleed. You want to make this. You want to save it. You got to grow your way out of it. And I haven't seen a single idea coming out of Osmo, the developers, anything that is going to grow your way out of this. I said a year ago you need an order book. The minimum viable standard for a Cosmos DEX, the minimum standard is an order book and no lock-ins. You guys kept the lock-ins, and a year later, a year after you said you were going to do it, there's no order book. Even Ori DEX has an order book. So you have got to grow your way out of this, but without that, without those, you are not going to. I don't see how it's possible. I'm in one pool over on Osmo, Jackal Osmo. That's it. And Jackal's going to be listing. Oh, I'm not allowed to say that. Just watch for it next week. Just put that out there. But when that goes, I'm out. All right? No more Osmo. I don't need it. There is nothing special that's happening over there. I get it. IBC. You got thousands of tokens. Thousands. You know what I'm getting at. You have a whole lot of tokens that are worth nothing. You have tons and tons of Juno tokens. How's Juno doing, by the way? Is it hanging in there, making a big comeback? You have a lot of tokens, and yes, you can trade them, and that is great. But you seem to think that you're the only game in town now, and you have never lost that mentality. You ain't the only game in town, all right? I can go to 4 different DEXs right now and trade effectively everything that I want to trade. That's what you're missing. It's not a matter of how many tokens can we list. It's how many tokens actually have value that we're listing. That's what you guys missed, and that's what you're going to continue to fumble around with. So, look, that's it. Just a little short. Wanted to put that out, let you guys know. I'm all-knowing and all-seeing. All right, I see it all. So that's all we got. We're going to maybe do some shorts from the Ren Fair. I think it'd be funny. If I can come up and put on my armor and actually do shorts from there, I think that would be a hoot. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you want to see that, I'll put on my full kit, my full armor, we'll record it, and we'll do crypto videos from the Ren Fair. I think that would be hysterical. All right, anyway, as I said, Osmo's dead to me. I don't see what they do to really pull this out unless they are willing to remove those lock-in periods and start actually building. Put in an order book, advanced trader tools. I go to your Reddit. I see what the devs, I see what you guys are talking about, and there is nothing that is going to get customers to your DEX. You understand that is the product, right? The DEX is the product. So in order to increase your token and protect your investors, you have got to get people to the DEX. So how are you going to do that? Anyway, questions or comments, guys, scott@thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. And please don't make videos and drive. Cheers.